Hey there friends, welcome to the vid. In this video, I'm going to tell you something that you should never do when you are going through your recovery. It's not going to help you at all. It's just going to hold you back and it's going to stop you making progress. I'm going to talk about exactly what that is and what you can do instead. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Dan and I help people recover from DPDR. And if you are a subscriber, then welcome back. So there's lots of do's and don'ts when it does come to DPDR recovery. And you probably know a lot of them yourself. Things like what you should do is focus on your recovery, and what you shouldn't do is let anxiety dictate how you should live your life. But one of the ones that nobody really talks about, and I think is probably perhaps one of the most important of them all, is this. And it is that you shouldn't compare yourself to others when you are recovering. I know you've had this thought, and I had it too when I was going through recovery, where you're in the forums or you're looking at comments or you're watching recovery videos and you're thinking, what have they done to recover? And it's not fair that they've recovered. And what have I got to do to recover? And why can't I recover? And they were only able to recover in 3 months, and now it's already a year for me and I'm not fully recovered. And you notice all this stuff. There's that way that you can go about it. Or you can look at it in a different way. If you're reading a comment and somebody says, I've had this for 20 years, then you'll be like, oh my God, how have they had it for 20 years? What if I have it for 20 years? There's lots of comparing and contrasting between you and the other person. And this is just not going to help you in any way whatsoever. And the reason is because everybody's recovery journey is different. And more importantly, when you are looking at the comments and the forums and the recovery videos and stuff like that, you don't know their full story. You're not getting the big picture. You don't know what they've done. You don't know what they've been doing or how hard they've worked or how hard they haven't worked, or some of the things they've tried, or whether they had it and then it went away and then it came back again, or if it's been continuous, chronic, or if it's been on and off or up and down, or literally nothing. You're trying to make an assessment of somebody's entire recovery history and life in 2 or 3 lines of text, or in a 20-minute video. And you're simply not going to be able to do that. Now, I do realize that watching recovery videos and all that can help, because it can give you hope, it can give you motivation. But let me ask you this, how long does that hope and motivation last? It doesn't last long at all, does it? Because you're back on there looking for more hope and more inspiration, and you're back there. And so the only way you get that is by getting it internally. So you're giving so much weight and significance to something which doesn't really have any bearing on your own recovery at all. And your mind is everywhere else except where it needs to be, which is looking at your own journey. And the thing here, right, that is so powerful is that you have it within your 100% to be able to recover. Lots and lots of people before you have recovered, lots after you will recover. You're not special in that regards. You will be able to recover as well. But if you're constantly focusing your attention on other people, either trying to get inspiration from them or getting, a little bit scared by hearing their story, then you're not even thinking about what you've got to do yourself. So this is one of the biggest mistakes that I see time and time again with people, is just their focus, completely focused on the wrong thing. Let me ask you this, have you found those answers yet? Have you found that magic secret ingredient yet? Have you found that silver bullet yet? Have you found that motivation which stays with you and keeps you going and going? Or do you have to keep going back for more and keep going back? The answer is you have to keep going back. You have to keep looking. And so sort of objectively with that, this isn't really helping you, is it? And so this is a big mistake that you are making. But mistakes, you can learn from them. You can turn around from them. And so you can make these shifts, and you can train your brain to start focusing on the areas which are important, which is you rather than everybody else at the moment. And the good news is that once you start to focus on these things and stop getting distracted by things that aren't going to help you, you are going to start to see much more genuine progress, and you are going to have that natural sense of hope and that natural motivation, as I said before, which is going to drive you. And that's going to feel 1 billion times better than watching 1 million recovery videos. And so, my friends, I really hope this has helped and you've gotten some information from it. And until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.